Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Heir to the Throne. In our last episode, we completed scenario number 10, which involved us arriving in a mountainous region only to encounter the forces of Queen Ashevere. We also encountered a group of griffins, and we were thankfully able to obtain some griffin eggs that it sounds like we're going to be able to hang on to, grow them up, hopefully they hatch well, and then we can actually eventually train them to use as mounts, so we may in the future have access to mounted griffin riders as a unit type that we can recruit, so that would be excellent. We also were able to finish off the forces of Queen Ashevere, and it sounds like we're going to be continuing to head north to try to avoid the forces that are pursuing us in the southern area that we've been in, and in the north it sounds like there's also the potential for us to encounter dwarves. Now, without any further ado, let's jump in and proceed to scenario number 11. The Ford of Abez. This is the Ford of Abez. When we ford this river, we will be leaving Wesnoth and entering the lands of the north. The dwarves once ruled these lands, but they are now filled only with chaos. This is where your father and uncle were betrayed almost 21 years ago now, Konrad. Really? So what happened, Delfador? The forces of the king were encamped here, and the forces of the north were on the north side of the river. For 3 days and 3 nights the armies faced each other, neither willing to ford the river. On the 4th day, the northern armies crossed and attacked us. And then we were defeated? We were winning the battle. We were repelling them. And then the king's son, in the heat of battle, turned upon the king. But you avenged the murder. You killed the prince, right, Delfador? When I saw the king betrayed and his banner fallen, I fled the battle. I know not now whether it was wisdom or cowardice, but I did flee, seeing no further hope on that day. Oh, but the elves always told me that you killed the prince, Delfador, even though you never talked about it. That foolish boy killed himself. What do you mean? I mustered men to fight against the traitor king, and of course Ashevere too, for she was behind it all. We met them, not here, but on the road from Weldon at Tath. We were outnumbered, perhaps 4 to 1. In the heat of battle, that boy, fool that he was, came charging at me, slashing wildly. I had little choice but to end his life. So it is true, you did kill him? He did die in battle at my hand. It is sad that your brothers did not have the opportunity to experience such an honorable death, Konrad. With all respects, my lord, we must make haste. We have to ford the river immediately. And look, it seems that the guard towers on the riverbanks are manned. Look, some of the southerners, men of Wesnoth, are trying to cross into our lands. We will slaughter them by the river's edge. Isn't there somewhere else we can cross? Maybe upstream? Winter quickly bears down upon us. We have only a few days to make the crossing, and the nearest bridge is far upstream. To be trapped south of the river when winter arrives would be suicide. Ashevere would have us trapped like rats. Look, to the west. Ashevere has a border fort, and it seems to be full of soldiers. We must cross here, and quickly. There they are. So it is true. They foiled the undead. Now they are trying to leave Wesnoth. We can't let them cross the river. After them, men. Not her again. We must hurry. Do not forget to bring the griffin eggs. They must be allowed more time to hatch. Quickly. Alright, well here we are, scenario number 11, the Ford of Abez. Our victory condition is to move Konrad to the north side of the river. Our defeat condition is either the death of Konrad, the death of Delfador, the death of Kalenz, or if our turns run out and we have 21 turns left. We have a gold carryover in effect, meaning that there's an early finish bonus, and 40% of gold will be carried over to the next scenario. Boy, oh boy, this looks like it's going to be tricky. So let's take a look at what we've got kind of for our starting map. So it looks like on our southern side of the river, there's a number of unoccupied villages. And then here's Lasar, the princess, who we made the decision to keep her alive, and that may actually be coming back to bite us in the butt here. She's surrounded, oh my gosh, by, look at all these royal guard. Holy cow. She's got 6 level 3 royal guard very, very strong infantry units guarding her, so we're probably not going to have any luck trying to attack her. And again, we need to get Konrad across the river here, so let's take a look. So we've got a few villages in the water. Now, the fact that there's so much water here is likely going to help us because we can actually make use of our merfolk units, so that's really nice. Oh, and check this out. There's actually a trident in the water. So presumably this is going to be like the storm trident we acquired with one of our merfolk units previously, and that gives access to a very powerful magic attack. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm glad that that's there. Maybe we can grab that with one of our units. On this side, we've got an orcish warlord, very scary here, and presumably he's going to have lots of units that he's going to recruit. Otherwise, unoccupied villages over there. So, all right, now here's the big decision. Do we want to, spend a few turns recruiting units and then try to cross, or do we want to just go as fast as we can? And truthfully, I'm actually not sure. I'm thinking that it might be better to actually just go for broke and try and get across the river as quickly as possible. I don't know. This is kind of a tough decision. You know what? I think it's going to be better to just try and get across as quickly as we can, because I don't think we're going to be able to win upfront fights against all these units, especially since we're going to be in the water. So maybe if we get into the water quickly, we won't have to deal with any of Lasar's troops that are going to be following in behind us. It'll just be dealing with the orcs as they come through. And it sounds like really all we have to do is actually get Konrad to the actual other side. And so just looking again, I don't see any specific like signpost or anything where he has to go. So I'm guessing just once he makes landfall, we'll be good. At least I hope. So, okay. Let's decide. So now, I don't think capturing a bunch of villages is going to matter, because really all we're going to do is recruit as many units as we can and then head off. And so I think what we'll do here is we'll go like this with Kalenz, and then we'll move Delfador as far as he possibly can. And then at this point, what I would like to do is, I think, probably recall some of my troops. And we'll start with our merfolk unit. So we have our hoplite, and this is the one that has the storm trident from before and is an extremely powerful unit. Oh, and look at this. Okay, I have a loyal merman fighter who's very close to leveling up. So this would be a great unit to give that trident to. So I'm going to recall him and have him try to grab the trident, I think. And then the hoplite. And we'll also probably recall maybe another merfolk unit. We actually have a few here that are loyal and also have pretty good experience, but we have an initiate who's actually fairly close to leveling up, so I'll bring her back. And then now probably some of my other units here. So, the Elvish Shide is going to be extremely helpful here because of the mobility offered by the wings, the fact that this is basically like a flying unit. I'm really glad I got this unit in the last episode. That's going to be extremely helpful here. So now, pretty good mobility on the Shide, so I'm not as worried there. So let's maybe get units that have capability to move across the water relatively quickly. So like our Avenger here has 6 movement points, and it's going to cost only 2 to try to move through the shallow water. So the Avenger is going to be a good choice. The Champion has 5, and it's going to cost 3, so it can only move 1 tile a turn. So I'm thinking probably we want to focus on units that have better mobility. Our Paladin can do 2 per turn. That's pretty good. Mage of Light, only 1 per turn, unfortunately. The Grand Knight. Oh, shoot. The Grand Knight, because it only has 7 total movement points and it's going to cost 4, can only go 1 per turn. So, all right, Paladin is on the board. The Fugitive is on the board as well. It'll be able to move 3 because it only costs 2 and it has 7. Shide is on the board. Let's see the Sharpshooter. Yep, that'll do as well because it'll be able to move 2. The Avenger we've already looked at. Okay, well that will give us lots to start with. So, okay, so let's do this. So we'll do our Fugitive. We will do our Avenger. We will also do our Sharpshooter, I think. And then down here, we'll do our units that have more mobility. So we'll do our Shide. And we'll also do our Paladin. And that's going to be it. That's all we're going to have for this one. So then Konrad's going to just cruise over and go as fast as possible. I hope this decision doesn't bite me in the butt, but whoops. But that's what I'm thinking is if we just rush and get there as quickly as we can, that'll hopefully be better. Although I guess we'll find out if that ends up being a bad idea or not. All right, so Konrad's going to get in the water. So is Delfador. Kalenz as well. All right, now our... Ooh, actually, you know what? I want my merman fighter to get over there as quickly as he can. Get to that trident. So we're actually going to go like this, even though that's going to limit a little bit of our ability to get in the water here. We'll go like that. Actually, I want Delfador further up. So there we go. Okay. That's a little better. And then I think our initiate can go grab that village. And this village, I mean, our Shide could grab, or maybe as we're moving across, someone will be able to get it. Not as concerned there. Everybody else, I think we're just going to get as quick as we can, try to get into the water. So we'll go right here. Go like this. I'm going to ignore this village almost entirely, I think. I just don't think it's worth wasting any of my effort on it. The Paladin maybe could act as a rear guard, so maybe we'll go over here. I don't know, like this. And our Shide can also head over this way. Okay. I don't know if it's smart to ignore these villages or not, but again, I'm just thinking, like, let's get over there as quickly as possible. Yeah, and the orcs have recruited a bunch of units. Those bats are super annoying with their mobility. All right, let's see what we can do next here. So, again, the initiate's going to grab that village, so that's going to help with our negative net gold income at the moment. Shide's going to go up here for this village. And our fighter is going to just keep heading over towards the trident here, so let's do that. Let's go right there. Konrad's just going to keep cruising north as quickly as possible. Same with Delfador. Although, maybe Delfador goes over, and that, yeah, there, that lets Kalenz get over a little more. Our Hoplite can keep advancing. He's going to be a super important unit, I think. You know what? Maybe it would be good to grab at least a few of these villages before we cross. I don't know. Maybe our Paladin grabs one. All right. And that's going to do it for our turn. Yeah, this is actually terrifying. I mean, look at what we're up against here. All these ogres, swordsmen. These are all level 2 units with pretty decent, you know, damage potential. Yikes. Here come the orcs. We got a bunch of warriors, some crossbowmen. Yeah, this is not looking good. Maybe I should have recruited even more merfolk. I don't know. Yeah, the warrior's gonna, or the fighter's gonna go there. Grab the village. The initiate can make her way back. Everybody else is just going to head as aggressively straight north as possible, I think. So our Hoplite can move up. Everybody's just cruising north. Now our Paladin... Ooh, yeah, we don't want to go mess with what's going on over here. So our Paladin's just going to head up and start trying to get across the river. Okay, we're fine. Hoplite, I guess, can go a bit further north here. Geez, I don't know if we're going to have enough muscle to fight all these orcs. I sure hope so. And actually, it would be very nice if we could level up that mermaid initiate, because that would then allow us to have another healer at our disposal. The other question is going to be, are the orcs actually going to come into the water, or are they just going to sit there on the other side? Because if they're going to just sit there, this might be a little bit more complicated. Roar! What is that? Creatures of the deep are upon us. This may be very dangerous. Be quick. We must get to the other side with all haste. Holy cow. Okay. What the heck is this? Cuttlefish and a water serpent. Oh my god. Look at the damage potential here. So this attack has a chance to poison melee attacks. And then these things have a ranged ink shooting attack that can poison. And then a swarm tentacle attack. What does that do? The number of strikes of this attack decreases when the unit is wounded. The number of strikes is proportional percentage of its maximum health. Okay, so as you lower, because right now this thing is going to attack 10 times, but as it loses health, it's going to attack less and less. That's still pretty scary, though. All right, well, let's grab the trident while we can. Guava, yes, we're going to take it. Nice, storm trident. Okay, that's perfect. And then, yeah, we're going to just retreat back and get away from those cuttlefish. That's pretty scary. Again, Konrad is just going to proceed north. Mermaid Initiate. Everybody else is just going to cruise north here. Same with our Paladin. We just got to get into the water. And then our Shide is going to be needed, I think, to provide healing support to a lot of our units up here. So let's make sure we can do that. God, we're really lucky we got this Shide, because otherwise, no healer is going to have the mobility to be able to actually accompany, aside from maybe the Paladin, which isn't really a full healer. Holy cow. Yeah, this is scary. So really, there's no way we could have taken any more time. If we'd have taken another turn or two, we'd be running into all these units right on our flank. It's going to be hard enough because we're going to have to fight through our way through the orcs. Stop! You shall not pass. Channeling his inner Gandalf there. Okay, oh, look at that. Our hoplite coming under attack. Thankfully tanking that pretty well. Dishing out some good punishment. Okay, and this is where it's going to pay dividends having our merfolk units, I think. Holy cow, that is scary. Look at all these things just coming at us. I'm glad that bat decided to attack Lasar's forces rather than... So I guess that means that these units, these orcs up here, are not actually aligned with Queen Ashavir's forces. She had employed orcs previously in other battles, but it looks like right now... Okay, so I think we'll be all right. We'll still be out of range of this. Right now, these are just northern orcs that I guess are not in an alliance with anybody at the moment. We'll go like this, and that should get us out of... Yeah, okay, thankfully we're still out of range of all these units. But that's going to be a problem for us in a couple turns here. All right, well, we need to deal with what's going on right here. So we've got this warrior who needs to die. Thankfully, our hoplite is back to full health, so let's blast with the storm trident. Oh, dang it. We didn't get both hits. Of course, it is nighttime right now, so we're going to be in danger a little bit. Our fugitive, we could do some sling attacks, actually. Not the worst idea. Nice, there's the kill. Okay, that's great. That cleans things up a little bit for us here. And then you know what? We'll form a bit of a fighting line there. Yeah, that's perfect. And then the initiate... can anybody get to me if I go there? Konrad. The only problem is I don't want Konrad... I don't want to move the Avenger up any closer, because then we can really get beat up. But I don't want Konrad getting bogged down. I don't want him right on the edge either, because he could get sort of pinned in. I guess we could go here, but then he's kind of exposed on the other side. Nobody can get to him, though. That's the good thing. Yeah, none of the other units can actually make it that far down. So you know what? I think it'd be fine to go up here with Konrad. This is a tough call. You know what? Okay, maybe we will go right here. Even though we are kind of pinning ourselves in. He can't get attacked by anybody there, so we should be all right. A sharpshooter can go right there. Okay. Yikes. Let's see what happens here. This is pretty... Oh, look at that. Lasar coming out herself to fight. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Capturing our villages, cutting off our gold income. So you know what? If we had a bigger army... we wouldn't be able to fund it very easily. We would have had to rely on, like, loyal units, because we're running a negative gold income per turn here. Oh my god, and then look at this. I didn't notice that, but it must have, when the bat came down to attack, it spawned additional Royal Guard. Oh man, my fugitive getting beat up. Oh, dang it. Fugitive's holding their ground, though. Man, these fish are terrifying. We are not going to be able to stand and fight with them. There's no way. Not in the water. Okay, so we got to kill these orcs, like, ASAP here. All right, the crossbowman we can actually kill with the initiate, I think. Oh, this guy's going to be a problem, though. All right, can Delfador get to anybody? Not easily. Yeah, we need to get rid of this guy for sure. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll go like this. No. Yeah, we'll go over here with this guy. We'll attack. Okay, there we go. The initiate's going to move up and go for the kill here. Perfect. Nice. Okay, and that was enough to level us up. We're going to go for the priestess because of the healing rather than the enchantress, which is just more pure damage. We're going to get the priestess. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, that just made things a lot better for us. Now, I think we're going to have to deal with this warrior now, so no one else can get up there, sadly. The fugitive and the hoplite are probably going to be needed to do this. We could use our shide to throw on a slow, perhaps. Not the worst idea in the world. What kind of damage can our hoplite do? Pretty good with the storm trident. Let's do that. Okay, that's good. And then the shide could actually go even over here. We wouldn't be able to get attacked in that spot anyway. So we could go here and throw on the slow. Or just try and do max damage with thorns, maybe, is the smart move. Yeah, you know, I don't hate that, actually. I mean, it'll depend on how well it goes, but let's see if we can do it. Although, okay, other question. How much damage can we do? Oh, look at that. Okay, might be able to get the kill with Konrad, actually, and have him move up and get some experience at the same time. So let's see. Damage calculation, we're going to leave him with probably 10 or 16. Versus here, 12 or 4 is more likely. Yeah, let's go with thorns. Okay, it's 12, so we have to hit twice. Come on. Yes. Yes. Okay, perfect. And Konrad's about to level up. That's great. Okay, now our fugitive. Fugitive's in kind of rough shape, so we actually have to be careful here. But really, there's only 2 units that are going to be able to hit the fugitive. These 2. The other 2 are not going to be able to. So we're going to go right here for the healing boost. Delfador's going to go there. High Lord's going to go there. And our sharpshooter's going to go right there. Meanwhile, our fighter is just going to run as far away as possible from these fish, who are coming very quickly to cause us massive problems here. You know what? Let's get our fighter involved as well, right up in there. Okay. Holy cow. We need to get Konrad across this river, like, right now. Jeez, yeah, Lassar is just summoning units like crazy. Yeah, trying to stay and do anything over here would have been an outright disaster. Man, Lassar's units are moving through the water like it's nothing. Holy cow. You saw that red mage and that duelist just cruise on through. Oh, no. Oh, the fugitive might go down here. Oh, come on. Ah, dang it. Okay, well, that really sucks losing that fugitive, but... Oh, nice. Okay, the fish are going after those units. That's way better. At least one of them is. Yeah, losing that fugitive really sucked. I probably shouldn't have put the fugitive right there, but I mean, we just got to get across the river here. There's no other consideration at this point. Okay, Konrad is not going to be able to get to land just yet. So we're going to have to tank at least one round of all these frickin' fish attacking us. All right, the warrior. What can we do to the warrior? Storm Trident would be good, but might be better to have the Hoplite go and deal with some of this garbage. So maybe we go with Delfador and we just try to blast here. Yeah, let's do that. Are you frickin' serious? Holy cow, we just missed everything. Man, that sucks. Brutal. We missed twice. That's terrible. Priestess, I guess, could go there. Try for some light beam, I guess. Gonna be at risk from some attacks, but... Okay, and you know what? Now we have a chance to just get the kill outright with Konrad. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Except that if we do that, Konrad's going to be at risk, but he'll level up most likely. Hopefully he'll be able to survive it. You know what? Let's risk it. I don't know if this is going to be a good choice, but... Nice. Okay, Konrad is now a lord, and he has 68 health. He's got really powerful melee and ranged attacks. So, really sucks we lost our fugitive, but at least... Oh, and man, our paladin is going to be in for a rough day here. I'd almost be better to go onto the beach here and try to survive that way, but I think we need our paladin to form a bit of a fighting line for us. Now, here's one thing. It would be nice to get a kill with this fighter and have him level up. But I think we're going to put the hoplite right here and just try to act as a bulwark against all this crap. Okay. What kind of damage can we do here? What are our odds of the kill? 51%, 49%. So we'd actually have a better odds with the trident. No one else can get in there to hit him, though, right? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, our Avenger can. I don't know if I want to put the Avenger out on land where he's going to be vulnerable to everything, but... The hoplite needs to stand over here and provide defense, I think. Yeah, nobody else can get in there to help. I mean, the Shide could, but I want to position the Shide for maximum healing capability. All right, what can we... If we go here, what can we do? We're going to take some punishment. Yeah, that's not ideal. Yeah, and then these guys are going to have open season on my poor Avenger. Not to mention this warrior that's standing right there. But, you know what? The priestess is in danger, too. Okay, you know what we could do is just roll the dice here and see if we can get the kill. I mean, we got... It's a coin flip, so let's hope that we do. Come on, baby. Get that kill. Yes? No! Oh, man. Dang it. That sucks. I was really hoping we'd get that kill. Okay. I gotta figure out what we're doing. Okay, I think we go up with the Shide. We throw on a slow on the big guy. Now, Shide's in big danger there, but I don't think we really have much of a choice. Hoplite's gonna retreat back and provide defense. And then, now what if we go here? Does that... Okay, they're gonna get stuck on him, so... He's kind of on his own, unfortunately. Actually, you know what would have been smart is moving the Paladin in behind here to provide healing for the Hoplite, but I don't think it's going to matter all that much. Go like this. Go like that. We'll go here with the Avenger. Oh, this is going to be terrible. I'm pretty nervous about this whole situation up here. Oh, my Paladin is going to get mauled. Oh, man. If it wasn't for these frickin' sea monsters, I would have had a much easier time getting across, but... Of course, I lost that fugitive, which was a real shame. Okay, we just got to get Konrad to the other side. Excellent. Okay, there's a kill. Oh, no. Okay, thank goodness we put that slow on. That just single-handedly saved this Shide's life. Oh, my paladin's gonna die. Yep. Okay, thank goodness they're going after this red mage. Okay, that's fine. Going after my hoplite is okay. He can tank that damage, even though he's poisoned. See, he had pretty good defense right here, and also because he's steadfast, I figured he'd be good to just stand there and tank the damage. Man, that's devastating how much these things can hit. Okay, Konrad just needs to get there, but let's see if maybe... I'm assuming that's going to be enough to end it. I hope so. If not, we're going to lose the Paladin and possibly the Hoplite as well. Okay, let's see if we can get a kill with the Fighter, though, to level him up. So, what are our odds here of getting this kill? Oh, we need to hit twice. Dang it. What about the Warrior? Actually, here, maybe we could damage the Warrior enough to get him to the point where we only have to hit once. It's not looking great either. The Priestess, however, maybe she can get over there and help out. With her staff attack, what are the odds of... Only a 51% chance of getting the kill. What the heck. Alright, let's give that a try. And again, my assumption here is that as soon as Konrad makes it to the beach, it's going to be fine. Like, we're going to end the... It'll end. I don't know that for sure, but that's my assumption. I hope he doesn't have to get all the way up to the dirt. That would be not good. Okay, Delfador could pretty much just blast this crossbowman, no problem. Might make our life a little easier, so you know what, let's do that. Okay, that cleans things up a little bit for us. Sharpshooter could even jump in here. What are the odds of getting that kill? 52. We'd take some damage from the sword, which wouldn't be good. I guess one thing, we could go over and try some fairy fire on this fish. Not that it's going to matter. Okay, I'm just trying to figure this out. So, if we blast this guy for some damage... Oh, no! Oh, and I just made an absolutely devastating mistake. I moved Delfador there. Oh. Man. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Hang on. Maybe if we kill... Maybe if we kill this guy, I can go there. I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe. Oh my god. I'm just kicking myself. I cannot believe I did that. Okay, we managed to do some damage there. See if we can... Okay, we're gonna go in and get the finish. Yes! Okay, oh, thank goodness. Holy cow. That would have been so frustrating. Oh my god. I was just hanging my head in shame there for that awful decision. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, let's just see what happens if we move Konrad there. Are you serious? That's not enough? Where the heck do we have to go? Objectives. Move Konrad to the north side of the river. Okay, we're there. We've made landfall. I guess that's not enough. Alright, well, our paladin is basically toast at this point. Our hoplite now is in horrendous shape. Want to keep the hoplite alive, so we'll retreat back. Kalenz, I guess... I don't even know. And now the Shide is at risk of this crossbowman. Oh, this turned out very poorly. Hang on, where can this guy go? Okay, yeah, he can't really go anywhere else. We'll just put him right there. Let's get up there and try and deal with this stupid duelist. Actually, you know what? We'll leave the duelist alive because maybe the sea monsters will attack him. Okay, well, at least get onto land with Kalenz here. You know what? Let's just get him all the way onto the land. See, and I made the assumption, perhaps stupidly, that once I got Konrad to land, it would be all good. Man, oh man. Okay. Yeah, the Paladin is basically toast at this point. I just don't see any way to actually keep the Paladin alive. So I think we're just going to abandon the Paladin, sadly. Again, due to my own foolishness. We'll leave the Sharpshooter there to try to protect the Hoplite a little bit. Oh, man. I thought that was going to be enough. We made it to the other side. Yeah. Oh, okay, well, at least we killed the duelist, but now these fish are going to just annihilate me. At least they're going after some of Lasar's units. Or I guess Lasar's units are going after the fish. But I have a suspicion they're going to just annihilate my poor Paladin. Yeah, this was a costly mission. It's not over yet. Oh, no, not the Shide. Oh, okay. Thank goodness, okay. Oh, thank goodness they're going after the SARS units. The Paladin, stay alive! Ah. No! Oh, man. I knew it was going to happen, but it still was painful. I really kind of bungled this one a little bit. There were a lot of decisions I could have made better. Okay. Now the question is, where do I have to go with Konrad to make this end? I truthfully do not know. We're going to get our merfolk in there and blast with our storm tribe in there. Okay, well, at least we killed the sea monster. This crossbowman needs to die, so let's make that happen here with our priestess. Yeah, our priestess. Okay. Excellent. So now, I don't know, maybe we just go north? Okay, we made it across the river safely. Where to now? If we are to have any hope of penetrating into Knalga, we must continue north to seek help from the dwarves of the Heart Mountains. I cannot believe it. They have made it away. We must make chase. After them, men. Let us cross the river too. We will meet again, foul imposter. Do you think she's really going to chase us, Delfador? It surely looks like she will try, but many more creatures than we have fought lurk in this river. That will make it difficult for her. We must continue onward. If she makes it across before winter, then so be it. Oh, that was a painful, painful mission. I lost 2 extremely important units there, which was a real shame. That fugitive, that one was really, really regrettable. And then, of course, the Paladin as well. Oh, man. But we did succeed. And let's take a look. So we had 55 gold left. We finished 11 turns early. We got 19 per turn as a bonus, leaving us with a total amount of gold of 264, carrying 40% of that forward. So we end up with 106. At least we have a decent amount of gold to start the next mission with on top of whatever it is we're going to start with. But yeah, let's just take a look at this. Oh man, that was so incredibly unfortunate. And again, poor decision-making on my part. I mean, hey, at least we have this priestess now, but, you know, again, who knows how useful having merfolk units. We also, of course, have our trident-wielding merman warrior now, which is also very good, but I don't know how useful having merfolk going forward is going to be because not every battle is going to have water tiles like this. So let's take a look at the awful, sorry, not statistics. We want, is it status table? There it is. Actually, no, it is statistics. My bad. Because I want to see what I lost. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it won't let me see that. Oh, here, losses. Yeah, so we lost our fugitive and our paladin. Oh boy. Well, okay, I'm not going to dwell on it. It is what it is. We got it done. We did get some experience and promotions with a few of our units. So all in all, and hey, you know what? We did get Konrad up to Lord, so not all is lost. But man, this was a tricky scenario. Dealing with these fish just made things that much more difficult. Boy, oh boy. But anyway, we are going to save it right here. And we'll call this completed. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.